Smash Wrestling couldn't think of any rules that these two would abide by in this match, so they said, well, the hell with them. Let's just get rid of all of them. Mark Wheeler versus Vaughn Vertigo.
A feud so heated that we've seen matches end by low blow. We've seen matches not end because of double countouts. We've seen the cops called when these two guys get into it in a parking lot.
Yeah, make no mistake about it, these two are not looking to wrestle here tonight. They're looking to fight. I heard the strong words from Vaughn Vertigo earlier, so he's looking to put, well, I can't say everything he said, but he's looking to put Mark Wheeler back on the shelf. See Vaughn Vertigo making his way from up top here.
The balcony full here at London Music Hall. Vertigo playing some mind games.
Yeah, you see Mark Wheeler just taunting Vertigo, saying, get down here. Let's get this going, and here comes Vertigo.
Yeah, Wheeler's going to try to cut him off at the pass here. We'll do our best to follow this, the outside of the rings part.
Wait, this might go inside of the building.
Last time we saw that, again, literally the police had to be called. Here we go.
Oh, and here we go. Might as well ring the bell. Why not? This is one of those matches where you almost don't even need a referee out here. Chop right to the chest there. So much pent-up aggression. And typically in a match like this, you got to not get overwhelmed by your emotions, but when there's no rules, there's no risk of that disqualification, let them fly.
And again, that's how we've gotten here, is these two just couldn't follow the rules, meeting month after month after month. Ever since Mark Wheeler came back in April and said, hey, Vaughn Vertigo took my spot, I want it back, these two have not been able to get out of each other's way.
Cover already in a kick out. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep someone like Mark Wheeler down. Vertigo knows that.
And you might think, hey, why? This is, these guys hate each other. Why aren't you beating on him more? Why would you go for the cover? Well, it'd be pretty big bragging rights if you take Mark Wheeler out in the first 30 seconds of a match.
Absolutely, it would be. And Mark Wheeler now already going to the outside and going under the ring, looking for the toys, as he finds himself a couple of steel chairs. And that didn't take long. These guys are looking to end each other's careers here tonight. Vertigo, though, able to get that chair out of inside the grasp of Wheeler. Now he's got it himself. And right across the back of Wheeler. It's a straight shot right to the face.
And Wheeler's clearly awoken something in Vaughn Vertigo. Normally a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. We have seen a very ticked-off version of Vaughn Vertigo for months here, whenever Mark Wheeler's name comes up.
Oh, wait a second. What's he going for here? That chair right between the legs of Wheeler.
You can't do this. Even in no holds barred, this is...
I think he can, and I think he will.
I might tap out from watching that.
Steel chair just hammering into the yam bags of Wheeler, and up and over. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable just watching that.
Yeah, and then a big PK for the apron.
But as you said, to your point, this has awakened something in Vaughn Vertigo, because who thinks to do something like that?
No, certainly not me, and I'll tell you, I'm not as big and strong and tough as Mark Wheeler. I would have tapped out by now. The second he wound up for that one, all right, I'm out of here.
Match over. See you later. Wheeler again, though. Now he's crawling under the ring, just trying to get away from Vertigo. And that's like, a baseball bat. Of course, that's used to build the ring. Just a knob right to the head. You see the welts forming on the back of Wheeler already from that steel chair shot.
Yeah, and our referee's going to have to be careful here, because if he gets in the way of Wheeler here, I don't know what Wheeler's going to do to the ref.
Well, and this official, he's no stranger to no-holds-barred matches like this. Of course, he was the same official that officiated Sebastian Suave versus Tarek a few years ago at Super Showdown, one of the bloodiest matches in the history of Smash Wrestling.
Yeah, back in 2018, a last man standing match.
And this one might get just as bloody if we're not careful.
You only need a 3 count in this one, but you can get there any way possible. We've already seen baseball. Let's have a little hockey.
Yeah, we got that hockey stick there, and now they're going to fight over it. And now Wheeler has control of that hockey stick.
All right.
Oh, hang on a second. That's not easy to do. Oh, it got him nowhere, though. It just got punted right in the face.
Oh, no.
On a stick right across the back. No 2 minutes for slashing here tonight. And a crossface with a stick. That hockey stick right in the mouth of Wheeler. Wheeler's got to tap out here.
I haven't seen someone.
Oh, there's breaking the face. That's one way to get out of it. And again, normal match, that would get you disqualified.
And Wheeler with the sarcastic smirk right back on his face. Didn't take long for his demeanor to swing back.
Cover, 2 count, kick out there from Vertigo. And just stomping away now with the back.
We mentioned that something's been awoken in Vertigo through this feud, but Mark Wheeler came back, and when I started up with Smash, Mark Wheeler's the nicest guy. You'll love getting to work with him. He comes back, lays out Vaughn Vertigo. He's been on a mission, tearing through just about anyone who gets in his way. This is a different Mark Wheeler than I was led to believe we had here at Smash
This
Wrestling.
is a different Mark Wheeler than we have seen here in Smash Wrestling, and the biggest reason for that being the amount of time someone like Mark Wheeler spent on the shelf. It is a dangerous place to be, trapped in your own mind when you can't get in the ring, when you can't perform. And this is the results of that. This is the Mark Wheeler that he's turned into. Oh, he's more dangerous than ever.
He came back bigger and stronger, that's for sure, in addition to meaner.
Absolutely. He doesn't care about anybody but himself now.
Now, I would say, you mentioned, that dark place you can go to when you're hurt. I would argue that in the case of both Wheeler and Vertigo, not being able to let go of this rivalry that they have, this disdain for each other, has actually cost them. We've seen them in a 4-way title match. We've seen them meet up in the Northern, and neither guy can stay focused on that title chase until they settle this. That's why this match is so huge for both of these guys.
Yes, yeah. It's not about winning or losing. This match is about finishing this story. It's about finishing each other off here. No, wait a minute.
We got a couple of Mark Wheeler's students here.
Well, no, it is perfectly legal. They're in a super kick to a defenseless Vaughn Vertigo.
And these gentlemen look vaguely familiar from some Instagram footage of that parking lot fight that Vertigo and Wheeler got into. Wheeler's got himself some goons.
Oh, this is a mugging. And Vertigo, Vertigo's in trouble here. This is 3-on-1.
Wheeler talking strategy,
and this is not what it's about. There's no way that this match can end like that. And Mark Wheeler feels like he's finished it.
Although we think that, and then Mark Wheeler also in what we thought would settle this one, won with a low blow. So he's not above it. If it gets him the W, Vaughn Vertigo with a nasty forearm to fire back there.
And now both men are down.
And again, we've seen these guys double count out before. We've seen these guys in a 4-way that didn't finish when Tarek came back and laid everyone out. They've got to find a way to settle it here.
Well, you see the referee at a 4 count. This might be the only way to settle it. It's just both of them beat each other up to the point where neither one of them can compete anymore.
Yeah, and this is a veteran official. I think he'd use some discretion in the pace of that count if it got to 7 or 8. You have a no holds bar ending in a double count. I don't think that's what anyone wants.
And as the pace picks up here, Wheeler stacks Vertigo up, and Vertigo able to slide out of it. Nice high heel kick there, catching Wheeler right on the jaw.
This is where Vertigo trying to find a little bit more of that speed game. Modified half and half there.
Yeah, caught him good. And Vertigo now
looking for that shining wizard, perhaps.
Trying to put Wheeler away, and Wheeler saw it coming. Rolls his way back to the outside of the ring, trying to seek refuge out there. But here comes Vertigo. No! A punch right to the side of the head.
It was back on June 30th that Wheeler and Vertigo squared off at the Rec Room in Toronto, and Wheeler had gotten the referee to turn his attention away, threw his elbow pad, discarded it in the referee's direction, and then when Vertigo went for that Shining Wizard, Wheeler hit him with a low blow. So he's going to have Vertigo's best weapon well scouted, but Vertigo going to find a new one with that ring post.
That's right, yeah, face first right off the ring post there is Vertigo. Now Vertigo going under the ring, and what's he looking for?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
This is not surprising given what we know about Vaughn Vertigo and his influences.
Vertigo with a ladder, and again, fans, this is not a ladder match, but that ladder is perfectly legal.
Yeah, this is a man who uses the Vonton bomb and will occasionally slap a tornado. Not surprised to see the ladder come out here.
But now he's just handed that ladder, unfortunately, to Mark Wheeler, and Mark Wheeler looks like he's got some designs in mind to rearrange some furniture here. Vertigo, he looks like he's in trouble here. Wheeler stacking Vertigo on their shoulders, and again, Vertigo trying to slide out of it, and he does again. These guys know each other so well. Shot to the midsection there. And Vertigo, he might be thinking Vonton already.
Be careful of that ladder there.
Oh, but Wheeler almost baited him into it. Chopping that top rope there, dropping Vertigo there.
Vertigo's in trouble here with where he's prone, the power of Mark Wheeler, and where that ladder's sitting.
This is a precarious position for sure. This is dangerous for both of them as Mark Wheeler now, again, rearranging, setting up for some destruction here as Wheeler's now going to meet Vertigo up top, but Vertigo's still fighting back.
If he has his way here, he might rearrange Vertigo's insides if the small of his back's going to land across this ladder. That looks like what Mark Wheeler's going for here.
It's exactly what he's going for. Vertigo knows it as well. He's got to fight out of this thing with a headbutt. Dropping Wheeler down, and Wheeler now lands in a bad position there on that ladder. Wait a second. Vertigo going up top. Vonton connecting. Cover, that's got to do it. No, it doesn't.
Mark Wheeler fueled only by hate for Vaughn Vertigo at this point. I thought that was it. The Vonton bomb onto Wheeler, onto the ladder. How is that not enough to end this?
This is just about Wheeler not wanting to give Vertigo the satisfaction of pinning his shoulders to the mat for a count of 3. That's what willed him to kick out there. But damage has been done. Make no mistake about it. Wheeler's in trouble.
And that back was already starting to welt up from the chair shots, and now that across the ladder, and Vaughn's going back onto the ring again.
Well, that back is taking a beating. You talked about the chair. He's been hit with a hockey stick. And now Vertigo getting more chairs.
Surprised there are any chairs left. We're sold out here at London Music Hall.
We are standing room only, and we've been hoarding chairs under the ring. Drop kick there right to the face of Vertigo as Wheeler now. You see weapons just scattered around the ring. Take your pick.
Yeah, and there's no game plan or strategy at this point. It's pure violence if you're Mark Wheeler to get back into this. You saw the stomps to the lower back. He's going to go under the ring now, and he's looking.
Is that a door? Well, it's just a bar fight at this point. It's just grabbing the closest thing to you and swinging it at your opponent. Oh, that's a door, a thick sheet of plywood or what that is we're looking at, but it looks dangerous, whatever it is.
Chunk of the literal bar, I don't know, but I can tell you Wheeler doesn't have good intentions with it.
Definitely don't want to get hit by it, I'll tell you that much. As Wheeler now setting up some chairs. And I tell you, he's not looking to play a game of musical chairs here. He's got more devastating thoughts in mind as he takes a chair shot right to the midsection. Now Vertigo going to pick up where Wheeler left off.
I think they've got the same idea here. They want the same thing. Look at the trouble that Vertigo's having. That is a heavy, heavy piece of wood.
Look how thick that thing is. And Vertigo, I don't know what he's got in mind with it. I don't think Mark Wheeler wants to find out.
Wheeler catching a breather on the outside and just kind of scoping out.
If I'm Wheeler, I'm going to take the time here to run. But Wheeler, he's climbing back up for more. You see Vertigo throwing that forearm right into the face of Wheeler. Now we're going to go through that wood.
Did Vertigo get him up for this?
Well, Wheeler not going to let him go easily. Headbutt right to the face. There's another one.
Vertigo hanging on for dear life here. Oh!
A kick right to the side of the head. Catches Wheeler. And now what's Vertigo looking for? And they get just weapons again scattered about the ring. This is dangerous. Wheeler going all the way up top. There's a low blow from Mark Wheeler. And he sticks the landing.
No holds barred, including that.
Look
dangerous.
Look at the power of Wheeler here.
Oh!
Slam!
Oh my God!
Both men hurt.
Wheeler's twitching and Vertigo might be out entirely.
Yeah, you see the damage Mark Wheeler might have just done to his own back. That's been worked on throughout this matchup as he crawls his way into a cover, leg hooked, 2, Vertigo kicks out.
And Wheeler had to be thinking that's worth it. The pain he put himself through here as we see it again. Ridiculous power from Mark Wheeler. Somehow Vertigo's still getting a shoulder up.
What's it going to take for one of these guys to put the other one away? What's left to do to each other? Wheeler just dragging. I don't know how he's standing right now, but he's dragging Vertigo back up to a vertical base.
And even with the strength Wheeler has, you see him grabbing at that lower back, just trying to pull Vertigo to a vertical base. He is hurt.
He's got the arm hook there. A full Nelson applied, slips through. Cover, 2. Roll through again. Now Wheeler has a cover. Back and forth they go. They're going to make the referee work. Super kick, connecting.
Got all of it.
There's another one. Yeah, you're right. Vertigo got all of that one. Now setting up a chair in the corner.
Yeah, Wheeler's got one too, though. Desperation time for Mark Wheeler.
Oh! Just launches it at the face of Vertigo. He might be out.
And that chair that Vertigo positioned now precarious. Wheeler might be able to use it here.
And there are so many just jagged edges to a steel chair. You got to be careful with those. Head first into one goes Wheeler now.
Wheeler smartly rolling to the outside where maybe not.
Just gets that boot up. He just kicked right through a chair. Oh, Vertigo says the hell with it. I'll use the frame. Chair's arguably more dangerous, missing the cushion.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Vertigo's got that chair wrapped around the head of Mark Wheeler. And there's a shining wizard. And is that enough to put Wheeler away? Yes.
Vaughn Vertigo has finally put down Mark Wheeler, but it took everything and more.
Yeah, Wheeler's in a bad way here.
And look at the look on Vaughn Vertigo's face. That to me says he's realizing just how deep in the water he had to go to pull that one out.
That's exactly what it is.
Here we see it again, that shining wizard with that chair over Wheeler's head around his neck.
Yeah, you see it right in his throat. Vertigo, I mean, you got to do what you have to do in a match like this, but I think you're right. He's coming to the realization of just how far he let himself go in this rivalry. So Mark Wheeler has to be assisted to the back. He's in a bad way here. Vertigo, though, does what he has to do, picks up a huge victory.